Alright, so the sale is here for quite some time now. And if you have been watching videos or scrolling through deals, it's all about flagship, right? Like iPhone 16 at 50,000, S24 Ultra at 70,000, Pixel 9 at 35,000. But still expensive, man. Like 50,000 is still 50,000. That's not budget just because it was 80,000 before. And here's the thing, the best sales are under 20,000. And these are the 6 phones, all under 20,000 rupees. We have used them for weeks and found some genuinely good deals. Like there's one phone here which has 7,000 mAh battery, lasts almost 2 days, cost only 15,000 rupees. And this one, well, this one, wireless charging at 16,000. Yeah. So here's the deal. I'll show you 6 phones, all under 20,000, tell you what each one's actually great at, and by the end, you'll know exactly which one matches your need. This is Pratik, TechWiser. We are doing this in a very quick time due to demand. Let's go and Now, if you want a good gaming phone under 20,000, it's pretty hard to find one. Like gaming phones in this price range, they come with specs which can only handle BGMI, but real gaming starts after BGMI. So there's this really underrated phone, and no, I'm not talking about the Poco X7 Pro. It's the Oppo K13 Turbo. It was launched for 27,999, but during the sales, it is selling for 18,999. Now, it has 3 really good pros and 1 con that you should know about. First of all is the performance. This is the first phone in India to come with a built-in fan and IP rating. And if I turn the fan on and bring it closer to the mic, see, it is actually quite powerful. It comes with the new MediaTek Dimensity 8450 processor along with UFS 3.1 storage. And on benchmarks like Antutu, it scores around 16.13 lakh, which is very similar to the Poco X7 Pro. Now you can play BGMI here at 120 FPS, and I played 30 to 40 minutes a day in my usage. The gameplay is solid, the phone doesn't even get warm. Now a game that I really like is Wuthering Waves. You can play it at 60 FPS in high graphic. It's a heavy game. Now the phone does get a bit warm here, but the performance is solid, like better than any 20,000 phone. Now I know what you're thinking. Pratik, does the fan really make any difference? Well, in our testing we found out that there is a 1 to 2 degree temperature difference, which might not seem great, but the longer you play, the fan does make a difference. Now this performance here, this seems to be very similar to the Poco X7 Pro, so why are we recommending this over the Poco X7 Pro? So that brings me to the second pro, software. This is currently running on ColorOS 15 based on Android 15. The software experience here is amazing. Like if you open or close apps, the animations here are smooth, which is again hard to find in this price range. It also comes with AI features like you can summarize articles with a single tap, write and proof check emails, remove unwanted things from a photo. Also, if you have a group photo with some of them eyes closed, it has a perfect shot feature which can scan through multiple photos and open your eyes. It comes with 2+3 years of software update, which is slightly on the lower side, but the update schedule is very good. Other than that, the battery life in medium usage of playing games, watching videos, etc., it comfortably lasts a day. The only con that I would say is the camera. If you see the pictures, sometimes it makes the skin tone white, it looks flat, plus there's only a 50 megapixel single camera, ignore this. So camera is where you will have to compromise. Another alternative at this price is Realme P3 Ultra. It has similar Dimensity 8350, but a better 50 megapixel main camera plus 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera. But if your priority is not gaming and you want a phone with camera as priority and you want to have the clean plus best software experience, then you should get the Nothing Phone 3A. It was launched for 24,999, but during the sale it will be available around 21,999, and the first pro of any Nothing phone is design. Like it has this unique looking design with the glyph interface. You can use the glyph as flash for camera or use it as a timer. And the second pro is the cameras. It comes with triple camera system and it clicks good pictures. Also, you get a proper 2x dedicated telephoto camera, which is also good. Now, Nothing's camera is actually okayish. Like it takes good photos 7 out of 10 times, but the hardware here is really nice for the price. Now, the final pro has to be Nothing's software. You get no ads, no bloatware. It has some features which are quite practical. Like one of them is adding this recorder widget on your home screen, and now I can even record WhatsApp audio calls, which is good if you do a lot of business calls on WhatsApp. And rest, the UI has this bold and minimal design which looks quite refreshing. And Nothing OS 4 around the corner where you can type to build widgets and stuff. It would be interesting to use a Nothing phone going forward. Also, Nothing promises 3 years of Android updates plus 6 years of OS update. Only con here is performance. Like it works fine when you're switching between apps or even for casual gaming, BGMI, but if you push it hard, it does stutter. Because it comes with Snapdragon 7S Gen 3 along with UFS 2.2 storage. See, it is kind of below average performance for 25,000 rupees, but okay for 21,000. In short, if you want a phone for normal usage but good cameras and clean software with some cool features is your priority, then the Nothing Phone 3A is a good phone at this price. Now, a lot of people loved the Nothing Phone 3A for those glyph lights, right? The unique design does stand out, but what if you want those attention-grabbing lights but at a lesser price and has better performance with more features, more futuristic? Well, you get the Tecno Pova 7 Pro, available for 16,999 during that sale. The first Pro is the design. The back has this triangular delta interface with LED lights. They light up for calls, notifications, charging, and honestly, it does everything what the Nothing Phone does at a cheaper price. Now, when you charge the phone, the light mirrors the charging animation on screen. You can even control the light patterns manually. In public, it's very eye-catching, it looks pretty cool. The second Pro is battery. The battery is a 6000 mAh, easily lasts one full day even with heavy usage. Now, here comes the best part. You get wireless charging, like 30-watt wireless charging at 16,000 rupees, and also reverse wireless charging. So you can charge your TWS or even another phone wirelessly. This feature usually comes in phone about 25-30,000. Here you're getting it at half the price. The third Pro here is the software. The iOS 15 is based on Android 15, surprisingly clean, no lock screen ads, minimal bloatware. You also get useful AI features. There's the Ella AI assistant which can summarize PDF, solve math problems with the camera. And coming to the con, it's technically not a con, but you get only one 64 megapixel plus 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera. For the price it's good, but the colors look a bit flat. Even in photos the skin tone look a bit whitish, but it is what you get at this price. You can't have it all. Now in 2025, a new form factor is quite popular in the market: slim phones. Like Samsung did it first with the S25 Edge, then recently Apple did it with the first iPhone Air. Now these flagship phones had compromises, but sadly people missed this slim phone in budget. Tecno recently launched Pova Slim, and on sale it's available for 19,999. Like, this has a bigger battery than the S25 Edge and iPhone Air itself. And of course, the number one pro for this is the design. The moment you pick it up, you'll notice the difference. It's just 5.95 mm thin, and when you hold the phone in hands, you'll get confused a bit. Like a phone with this big display, how does it feel so light? FYI, it just weighs 156 grams. Now, while using the phone, initially I used to panic and check my pocket to see if the phone is there or not. It just feels so light. Also, you get these LED strips on the back. It looks premium and eye-catching as well. The second pro here is the display. The display here is 6.78 inch 144 Hz. So watching content and scrolling reels on this is pretty good. In fact, the colors and sharpness are also good. And what elevates the experience here is speakers. It comes with Dolby Atmos. The only thing to watch out here is, as I mentioned, the display is 144 Hz, but we tried multiple times with different apps. The refresh rate won't go above 120 Hz. So that's there. Another pro is the software. Like, this is running on iOS based on Android 15. So this has tons of AI features. I use this auto answer feature here and it works just like the iOS 26. And the good thing is, even after being so slim, Tecno has managed to squeeze in a 5160 mAh battery here. It lasts a full day easily with normal usage. You also get 45-watt fast charging. Now coming to the con of the phone, the first one is the camera. Like, it comes with a 50 megapixel main camera with PDAF. In good lighting conditions, photo come out decently, but the colors and skin tones are a bit off. And the second con has to be the performance. Performance-wise, you get MediaTek Dimensity 6400. Now usually this processor comes in 12 to 15,000. So we ran Antutu, it scored around 5.71 lakh, which is kind of average for the price. So for those daily usage tasks, social media and multitasking, casual gaming, it is good enough. But if you push it more, the phone stutters. But again, in order to achieve this form factor and that innovation, you can keep it aside. So if you're looking to buy a phone that looks cool and feels different without breaking the bank, you can try out the Tecno Pova Slim. And finally, Samsung Galaxy M56. See, the price is down from 24,999 to 22,39. Now, if you want a Samsung phone, this is the phone to get. Like, the first pro is the design. Samsung has redesigned this year. You get this vertical camera island, similar to the Note 10 Plus era. This year, the back has glass, which has been upgraded from polycarbonate last year. It comes with Corning Gorilla Glass Victus Plus protection on both front as well as back. The M56 has a 5000 mAh battery, and for a 5000 mAh battery, the phone is surprisingly light. It weighs about 180 grams. Which brings me to the second pro, battery. On a medium usage of clicking pictures, watching movies and scrolling through reels, on a light usage, it easily takes you through the day. Now, the charging here is 45 watt, which is a significant improvement from Samsung. Like, S25 still does 25 watt, this does 45 watt. Now again, the third pro here is software. It comes with one of the best Android skins, One UI 7. It is based on Android 15. Now One UI 7 looks pretty modern. It has this new split notification and quick settings panel. And if you play music or set a timer, it comes in this now bar at the bottom. And like the flagship Samsung phones, the M56 here also has support for Good Luck modules. So you can customize the app animation speed. Next, if you use the Edge Lighting plus Good Luck module and enable the custom style option, whenever you get a notification from any app, the app's icon would come like in this rain animation. There's also other animation option here. You can customize as much as you want, and not just customization features, it also comes with a very functional Samsung wallet. So you can just add your credit card, debit card for tap to pay. You can add your government IDs like Aadhaar, driving license, etc. You get 6th generation of OS update, 6 years of security update. That's pretty huge for a mid-range phone. Now the difference from the flagship One UI is there is no Galaxy AI on the M56. So you do not get AI eraser. You get the regular object eraser, no now brief, and that's about it. Another thing is it comes with Exynos 1480. It scores around 7.18 lakh on AnTuTu, like similar to Snapdragon 7S Gen 3 level. So in daily task, switching between apps, split screen, no issues. But heavier gaming is where this will struggle. BGMI runs max at 60 FPS in smooth graphics. Most phones in this price range offer 90 FPS. So you get the M56 around 20,000. It is a better choice if you want a Samsung phone and long-term software updates. And with that, our list comes to an end. Under 20,000, these are the phones you should get depending on your priorities. But if you have a better suggestion, or if you're already using a phone that we mentioned, then drop in your experience and help our hashtag Team TechWiser out. We'll pin the best reviews. This is Pradeep signing off. See you in the next video. Pew pew pew.